Fire away.
Obviously, the news with Steph today, I guess, just what's the overall feel? I mean, you guys have played with him before now for a while. I mean, is there any difference at this point?
Not really. I think we kind of saw it coming. We was hopeful he might be back, but there was always a reach. So we just try to, find a rhythm and try to get back to playing Warriors basketball these last five games and try to get some momentum going to the playoffs. And whenever he comes back, he usually always comes back with a bang. So hopefully he can just slide right in.
And obviously you always want to win, but there was a lot of, good things from that loss, obviously, the last game. What's the biggest things that you guys can take away from that game and bring into this game against the Jazz?
Just our defense and the competitive nature we had that game. On that road trip, we feel like we kind of let that get away from us. And even over the last month, our defense hasn't been as good. And we feel like playing against the best team in the league in Phoenix, that our defense, we show what we're capable of. We just want to carry that for the rest of the season into the playoffs. For the first 50 games, we was one of the best defensive teams in the league, and we got to get back to that. That's going to, especially without Steph, that's going to take us a long way.
And then only 5 regular season games left, but still 2 back-to-backs. Just, I guess, overall right now, how are you feeling health-wise?
I'm feeling pretty good. Instead of the end of the regular season, I didn't have no real injuries. Nothing even really nagging that much. So I've been feeling really good, and hopefully we can close it out. Everybody can stay healthy and go into the playoffs. And I feel like I'm in a good spot mentally and physically. So I'm really excited for the playoffs coming up.
What kind of role can Steph provide as he's working his way back rehab-wise, but on the bench, just giving guys any coaching tips and his overall energy? You see him cheering you guys on as always.
He's our leader, so him just being around is always a plus. With him being gone, Jordan got to step up in his absence, and he's been doing a great job of it. But Steph can help him see things different, especially as teams start to scout him more and load up on him more, and start trapping him and treating him like Steph. He can no better coach to have than Steph, because he's seen all the type of defenses, he's seen all different type of game plans and stuff like that. So having him there just to give advice, and his just overall energy and joy that he carries himself with is always a plus, especially when we've been struggling and things haven't gone our way. Just having him there just always is a good thing.
I mean, we can see kind of Jordan's swagger, his confidence on the court, but especially with Steph out, what's kind of like the leadership role that he's maybe taken? Has there been any kind of step forward as far as that goes, maybe vocally?
I wouldn't even just say with Steph being out, just overall, this whole year, Jordan has grown as a leader, just as a person. He's connecting with his teammates better. He's getting everybody more comfortable. He's becoming more of a true point guard, a lead guard, I would say. Making sure getting players shots, getting Wiggs his shots, getting guys going, and he can see when guys are down, just giving them talking. He has a lot of personality. He know how to make guys laugh. So when things aren't going our way, he know how to crack a joke and get guys going. And I wouldn't even just say with Steph being out, just this whole year he's been like that. He's been making a lot of improvements in that area. And so with Steph going out, it would just seem even more natural for him that he can lead us. And when things are going dark, he doesn't get down. He know how to play with that same joy and bring that same energy.
And, I mean, he's only 22, I believe. I mean, you got guys like Kuminga, Moses Moody, who right now, especially kind of with the playoffs ramping up, you've seen kind of their minutes go up and down. What's kind of the message for them, for someone like you who's been there, done that, just to kind of stay ready for the playoffs for young guys?
Just that. You got to stay ready. Steve's always going to give you an opportunity to in big games and throughout the whole playoffs. It's a grind. So everybody's going to be needed. And we always talk about, that one guy on the bench can always come in and change the whole game and change the series and win us a game, win us a series. So just stay ready and be ready for your moment, because it's going to come. Throughout this whole year, if you didn't notice that by now, everybody has a chance. You might start one game, you might not play at all. But when you get in the game, take advantage of your opportunity and show the world why you're here. So that's what we try to tell everybody. I think we got a good grasp of that. I think guys accepted that. And usually when guys get their opportunity, they really play well.
What's the biggest key outside of health in this last 5-game regular season stretch?
Getting back to our defensive principles, focusing on the detail and all the small things. That's what wins in the playoffs. Boxing out all the turnovers, all the small things that you really gotta dial in on, because everybody's playing hard in the playoffs. You just can't win by just playing hard. You got to be mentally prepared. You got to be focused. And you got to lock in on the game plan and details. And we got to get back to that. Not having mental lapses, playing a whole 48 minutes. That's probably the biggest thing that we need to get back to.
And then kind of with these last few games, obviously you're focused on yourself and your team, but how hard is it to not scoreboard watch a little bit or kind of pay attention to the seeding at all?
It hasn't been hard for us at all, because we've been sliding down. So we just need to focus on ourselves and getting back to our ways, and that's what we've been focusing on. And coming down the stretch, so much changes from day to day with the seeding, and we're all so close. So we really haven't talked about it or focused on it. I don't know if the coaches have or the front office have, but as players, we're just trying to figure out how we can get some wins, especially without Steph out. We getting guys in and out of the lineup, so we're just everybody's trying to get their legs back under them, trying to get a rhythm. And we have the confidence that as we're healthy, we can play against anybody. So we're not really worried about a matchup. We feel like we're versatile enough to match up with anybody. Just about us getting back to playing our style of ball.
And then obviously, Steph's the big storyline with the health, but how good did it feel to kind of be as close to fully healthy as possible? Like that last game, it was just him and just James that were the only ones that weren't on the injury report or whatever.
That definitely was a step in the right direction. I think that was a real reason why we was able to compete like that, because we had all our bodies. We was able to play with our lineups, and everybody was able to, make an impact on the game. That's been one of our strengths as our team since I've been here, is our depth. And, when we have everybody healthy, we're a dangerous team. So it was definitely a step in the right direction. Hopefully we can stay like that over these last 5. And once we get Steph back, we can be really dangerous. But, we got to continue to get that rhythm, get that continuity, and try to get back on the right track.
All right. One on Zoom. Christos, go ahead.
Hey, Kevon. Hope you're doing well. Defensive-wise, where do you feel you are right now? Speaking about your energy and your effort, and games like against the Suns, the previous one, and the next one against the Jazz, how prepare you for the playoffs?
Definitely help us prepare us. We feel like we've been struggling a little bit as of late, but last game we took a step in the right direction. I feel like our defense is really, really good. Playing against a team like Phoenix and Utah definitely helps us prepare us for the playoffs. Those guys are really disciplined. They get great shots every time down, and they really they pick on matchups. So it helps us just get prepared for that high level style of play. And I think we handled it really well. We got to continue to focus in on the details and the game plan and understand personnel and things like that. And I think we'll be all right. We have the IQ and the athleticism to be really good on that end. We showed it for most of the season. We just got to get back to it. And we got a couple good tests to see where we at in the next couple of days.
Terrific. Thank you. Appreciate that. No shoot around tomorrow.